How long have you been an asshole?
Well, being that I was not born out of an ass, I don't think I've been an asshole that long. Probably about 7 years now.
Why would you leave someone you waited all your life for if they got fat?
Because I didn't wait my whole life for a fat person.
They got fat. They weren't fat when you met them.
Well, we're hard working, love, and what's the word I'm looking for? Consistency. She won't be fat.
Now, are you in a relationship right now?
Yes.
What made you
Yes, I am.
to go into a relationship?
Well, sometimes it's just inevitable. You know, Cupid shot me in the ass, and she was right. She was right there. So it happened. It was the right opportunity for the right person.
Why do you like putting people in compromising positions?
Because it shows then their true self shows. And it's either gonna make them or break them. They go either sweat or deal with it and realize it probably wasn't as bad as you thought it was.
What's your definition of socialization?
A person who socializes.
What does it mean to socialize?
Greeting with others, a form of maybe a person who's an actor, a person who's constantly around people. You know what I mean? They're bubbly around people. You know what I mean? They're just a social butterfly. You know, that's what I call. To me, I don't know if that's in the Webster, but am I good eye, the one I can see out of? A person that's constantly, you know what I mean? Social, you know? Not anti. That's what I call.
What is an introvert?
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Someone who likes to be by themselves the majority of the time. And when they're by themselves, they use that to get energy to be around other people, which makes other people draw to them, but they would rather be by themselves.
Is that the Webster Dictionary?
Yes.
Definition,
Yeah.
or is that?
That's psychologically the definition.
Hold on. Sorry about that. And the word is, what we say the word was?
Introverts. N-I-N.
What is a introvert? Oh. A shy.
Yes.
What's that? RETICENT?
Retractant.
That ain't retracting.
It is.
That's not retracting, woman.
Let me see it.
You just made that up.
I did.
Look, I ain't that slow. REC. Everything that reticent. Everything that this the definition that I see is everything that my better half is not.
Shy.
She's not. Introvert does not like public speaking. She's an actor. Does it? I thought does it very well.
That's not public speaking.
If you're in public and you're speaking, you're publicly speaking. That makes you a public speaker. Next question. By the way, shout out to Big City. Big City makes popcorn. Y'all should put more caramel in here. Go ahead, next question. Sorry about y'all.
What are your goals for the next year?
My next goal for the next year is to stay the motherfucker alive. No, I'm just playing. My next goal is to be better than I was last year. So, whatever I was doing last year, I just want to be better. I don't want to be in the same position. I don't want to put no limits on blessings or that type of stuff, but you know, I just want to be prosperous and better than I was last year. Next question. Shoot, Suda. Come on, let's go, baby.
What's one thing you regret?
About life. One thing I regret in life is not taking high school serious. Not taking it more serious. That's one of my regrets. And one of my other regrets is not going to the military.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
I don't know.
What's your most embarrassing moment as a child?
My mama bought me these brown shoes from the Goodwill and had to wear them with my school uniform, and they were so big. Oh, they were so big. I hated them fucking shoes. You hear me? And my school pants was straight legs, so my shoes looked even bigger. And they used to laugh at my shoes. And my mama told me the only reason they laughed was because they wish they had a pair. And that's the honest to God truth. That is the honest to God truth. And that is the honest to God truth. Hey, shout out to Fago. They've been making Fagos for years. Shout out to 7-Eleven. I've been stealing them for years. That's a true story. That's a mother's love, I guess. My mama told me to make up for her buying me them shoes for 34 cents at Value Village over on the south side. It used to be, that's on Fountain Square. I'll never forget. She bought me them brown shoes and told me, when I went to my mom and told her that I did not want to wear them shoes to school no more because they was making fun of me. My mama said that they just mad because they don't have a pair. And she made me wear them anyway. Next question. I wasn't expecting that one, was you? My mom made me choking. I miss you, mama. Oh, man. What you crying for? I had to wear the shoes, not you. Oh, man. Anymore? You okay?
What was 3 things that you
What a 3 things I remember what?
your mom said to you that turned out not to be true?
Santa Claus. Uh, when she said my daddy wasn't gonna whoop me, he always did. What else? My mom, she. That's a good question. I have to come back to that one. That's a good one. Go ahead, shoot.
What would be your advice to today's generation?
Put it on a napkin. Don't rush to be grown. Listen, rub one off. Don't be in a hurry to grow up, because hormones is driving you right now, and nothing makes sense. She really don't like you, and he really don't love you. It's just hormones right now. Run. It only feels good now. It may not, hey, you can slip up, and that woman in the other room that wakes you up in the morning, or that man that talks in your face at 9 o'clock in the morning with that funky ass breath that makes you go get shit from out the kitchen, he's in the other room, is going to have to take care of you and that little bastard. And they're going to look you in your face and tell you, I told you so. So my advice to the generation is wait. Wait. Find you something else to do. Go get a trade. Go learn how to do something with your hands, because they try to make y'all stupid by introducing y'all to all this technology. And they really trying to, do it for you, so y'all gonna be dependent on technology for y'all well-being and y'all how to live. So my best advice is, if y'all want to be valuable, is get you a trade, learn how to do something with your hands, something that a machine can't do, or it's gonna take them a while to do it, and put it on a napkin.
Do you believe that Brandy is better than Whitney Houston?
I sure in the fuck do not. I believe that Whitney Houston is the bomb, but Brandy is the bomb. They're 2 different. One of them's an alto, could be soprano, and one of them's a tenor that could be alto.
Have you ever stated that Brandy was better than Whitney Houston?
I don't recall. Next question.
I'm gonna take you back to the living room lounge.
Mm-hmm.
You don't recall. You don't recall saying that Brandy was better than me.
What date was that?
February 28th.
February 28th, I was at home. What time?
10:45.
10:45 p.m. I probably did say that. I was probably a little sleepy, so yeah, I probably said that. But Brandy can sing. Brandy a bad motherfucker though. Don't get it twisted though. She probably could sing better than Whitney on some songs. Go ahead. I feel like you're trying to drive a point. Go ahead.
What do you fear?
Death.
What makes you most happy?
Waking up.
What are your 3 most joyous moments of life?
My children being born. Joyous? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm still working on the third one.
You only gave me 2.
I know.
Oh, you only gave me 1.
I gave you 2. I had 2 kids. One and the other one. That's one
No,
and 2. That's
your children being born is 1.
That's one and 1. That's one and 1. I don't know yet. I haven't experienced anything that's been quite on that level of what was the question?
Most joyous.
I think when I get married, that'll be number 2. When I get married.
I said 3.
The one time I opened up a bag of grip holes and a grape Fago at the same time. That moment. The grip holes, usually you get the bag and it's got a lot of air in it. I had chip all the way to the top. And that grape Fago had sweat rolling down the side because I had walked from 36 in college to the 7-Eleven on 46 in college. And I was so tired. It was high. It was June, too. And I think all I had at this moment is when the Fagos was 69 cents. And the grip holes was big bag. Got a big bag for $1. And that moment right there was everything to me. Next question.
So your children getting married.
You can say Grippo's in a grape pop. It was the moment. You said it was the moment. In that moment, them Grippos and that grape pop was everything to me. With that, my last $2, what? Can you imagine how I felt? I had to walk to get that. I spent my last $2 on that. I had to savor every chip and sip of that. I drunk all that pop. You hear me? I even refilled the bottle and put water in it for me to walk back. That's smart. There. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Innovator. Recycled. See? That's something these kids don't do. See, they would have threw the bottle away, not me. I put water in it, cold water, and used it again. I even took the chip bag and opened it up and put it over my head to block the sun. You know, them chip bags, they like got that foil, so it kept the sun off my brim. These kids, they wouldn't know that. But I did. Because I was special. Go ahead, next question. Yep, sure did. You need some water.
do you view the state of the world now?
The state of the world right now is fucked up. That's what I surround the state of the world. It's fucked up. Period. It ain't gonna never be good. That's why you get what you can get. You find your little happiness and whatever you can find it in. And you can't worry about the rest. You don't control your little 4x4 or your little 12x12. That's it.
Last question. If you could invite 3 people to dinner, 3 people in the Untitled world, live or dead, who would they be?
That's a good fucking question. Where we had dinner at?
What would you like
no, where we had dinner. You got to tell me, like, where we eating at. Come on, pick a place. That makes all the difference.
Morton's Steakhouse.
My mom. That's a good question. I would love to have dinner with my mom again. Bernie Mac. I don't know. Martin Luther King. Yeah, I want to talk to Martin Luther King. I would ask Martin Luther King, would he have done anything different if he didn't know the outcome was going to be the way it was? Or would he have put his family and shit in so much danger if you knew it was going to turn out the way it was anyway? Because do you believe, that's your question, do you think if they didn't do all that freedom marching and stuff, do you think black people would have evolved even still?
I think that there's always a ram in the bush. To fulfill destiny.
What? What in the hell? Give me a straight answer.
I think that
What trying? Listen.
always
Don't.
a ram in
I'm
the
not
bush.
saying. No. Answer the question.
That's what I
This
think.
is after dark. You can talk. Listen.
That's
We both know you educated. We both know you educated. We got that, boo boo. Give me.
what does that have to do with anything?
That answer was trash. Give me. It was. Everybody has a ram in the bush. Come on, everybody believes. Where you go? I'm the one on the camera. Come back here.
No, you will not turn this around on me. You were being interviewed.
I know. I'm just answering the question. That's what I said. But you were being on the camera, being
I
on
was
you.
not.
You're on
That's my
camera now.
question. I don't care. That's my answer.
Okay, sit back down.
No.
Why?
That's my last question. I told you that.
You did not say it was your last
I
question.
said last question. What were the 3 people that you would invite to that you could have them live?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I'm inviting them. No, I don't get that.
You did. You tell me Martin Luther King. You can ask him what he do, what he what he do, what he do, what he did, if he knew the outcome. And then that's how it turned
So I
out
asked you.
to me. You asked me, and I'm telling you.
But you're not being interviewed though.
There will always be a ram in the bush.
And all I asked was,
There's always going to be someone.
I just asked you to give me the answer
Yes.
in layman
Yes.
terms.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I do. Think that black people would have still evolved.
All right, ask one more question. This is it. We gotta tie it up. We can't just end it like that's it. You just gonna walk off. That's trash.
Why do you like making fun of me?
I didn't make fun of you. What did I say about you? I have not made fun of you at all. Don't do that. You did what?
We could rewind this and we could show that you made fun of me.
And what way?
Boo boo. It's we know you educated, okay?
That wasn't making fun of you.
It is making fun of me.
How? To say that you educated? That was a compliment.
We know that you educated, boo boo.
That was.
Give us an
Tell me,
after
listen.
hour. Give us an after.
I'm just saying.
That's my answer.
Okay.
What you want, some good nigga answer?
No. I just want a real answer.
That's not a real answer.
So the first you gonna say, you gonna start talking about ram in the bush. Is that what made you give it?
Always gonna be ram in the bush.
Why couldn't you have just not said what the fuck that meant?
Because that's what it means.
It means
There's
what?
always going to be someone there to fill a spot if you don't fill it.
What does that have to do with the question?
So yes, whether or not he was there or not, I think black people would have evolved.
Okay.
Because somebody would have stepped up and been him.
That's what I'm saying. With or with, like, if we didn't have none of that, you know, the movement, the walks, the speeches, and if none of that took place, do you think that black folks will be where we're at now? Here's my question.
That's a different question. But to answer that question, no, I don't.
Why?
But that's different from evolving. I don't think it would be where we're at. I think it'd be a different place because there was a different formula to get us there. So the outcome.
So we would evolve, right?
No.
Why wouldn't we? That's evolving.
You said would we have evolved to where we are today?
Right.
No. I'm saying I don't think we would have because it's a different formula, so we would have had a different outcome. Evolution as a whole, yeah. I think black people would have evolved, yeah. With or without. But will we have evolved to where we are today?
Did we gain a lot from them?
From pioneers, yes.
From Malcolm X and
Yeah.
what? What did we gain from Martin Luther? Let me ask you this. What did we really gain from Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? Like, truthfully. Go ahead.
Yeah, the opportunity to see 2 different methods of dealing with systematic racism.
Okay, they dealt with it, right? But what was the outcome of them dealing with it? Was racism stopped?
Was that their objective?
Yeah. To end racism?
It's a short-term goal, dismissed.
Oh, you can't. No, you have to answer the question. Answer the question first. You can't answer a question.
Racism stopped?
You have to answer a question. You can't answer a question with a question. Yes, I'm asking you. Was their death in vain?
No, that wasn't your question. You asked me, did racism stop?
Yes, so it's basically the same thing. Is what they fought
No,
for?
I don't think their death was in vain.
For what they fought for, did it stop?
I don't think their death was in vain. But did what they fought for stop?
Yes. How so?
They fought for equality in restaurants, to be able to eat at restaurants, to be able to sleep in mixed establishments, to be able to have jobs where black people and non-black people can work together. Those things happen.
You don't think the good of man would have just ended that? You don't think if black people prayed hard enough, it would just stop?
No.
Why?
Because prayer, faith without works is dead.
You probably asked me the question. I'll just ask you a couple
You
questions.
just asking. I told you I gave you my last question.
This is my question.
I gave you my last question.
From your last questions.
My last question was, if you can invite 3 people to the service, you don't know who would be. You answered.
Because we all need somebody to lean on.
Thank you for interviewing with yourself.
You were supposed to interview you.
I told you I don't do interviews.
You did, though. Thank you.
You didn't though.
You did great, babe.
Thank you.